This week, in this series, we've been hearing about some of the personal struggles that feed into the immigration debate. Right now, we'll talk solutions. There was that Gang of 8 in the Senate and their failed immigration bill, but there was also a lesser-known effort in the House, co-led by upstate New York Congressman Tom Reed. He and I talked about that, among other aspects of this issue.
We were so close. The work we did on the Problem Solvers Caucus coming together, shows that you can have Democrats, Republicans agreeing that this solution is there for us to come to agreement on.
And your take is one doesn't have to come before the other, whether it's security or a pathway to something that allows many of these immigrants to stay.
I really do believe they have to go hand in hand, but one of the things I do hear on the conservative side, the right, if you would, is that, they look at what happened with Ronald Reagan, and they took care of the immigration, illegal status, amnesty, for lack of a better term, without really following through on the border security.
And when they want to go back, they can go back, and they can cross and open the border both ways.
So what changed since Reagan uttered those words?
I think it's a simple answer, 9/11. We should never forget the lessons of 9/11. There are bad people around the world that want to do us harm here on American soil. And that's why you need a border that works, a border that is secure. But not that a border that's shut down.
Recently, we saw the separation of children from their parents. We hear in the news about the tent cities. What's your take on all that's happening?
Again, the system has to work, and it just isn't working right now. And so separating children from parents is not what we want to do. I don't support doing that. But recognizing that it's a situation from the broken law and the fact that this cries out for a solution that I want to be supportive of, I think is really, we should focus this positive energy.
The Republican Party controls the House, the Senate, the executive branch.
To get 60 votes in the Senate, you need to reflectively look at that in the House for 218 votes. Those are the two numbers that we have to achieve in order to get this problem solved, because both sides, at the end of the day, know there's a solution there. We just need the political will and leadership to get us there.
So I asked Reed, if the Democrats take the House this year, would it perhaps be easier to find that compromise? And he said, not in this environment.